Do you work alongside a zombie? You know, that woman who just doesn't care. The man just working for the paycheck.
Ted.
Wow.
Oh, it got ugly. Joining us on the Coco News Live Line, I jest. Seriously, because I love. Workplace culture expert Shontaye Hawkins. Shontaye, we've all seen The Office zombie, and they're like a black hole. How do we all keep from getting sucked in?
Good morning. Yes, we all have. Oh my God, as I was reading this article and some more information about, workplace zombies, I worked with a manager that was a workplace zombie, and she literally sucked the life out of us and just really shifted the work environment. And it's really important for managers to understand that a lot of what happens as far as employees being infected starts with them.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of leading into my next question. How is a zombie created at work?
Okay, so a zombie is created. They're usually just the individual who somehow they're disconnected and their interests aren't aligned with the company's operations. So for whatever reason, they've taken this job, they have this role, and they're just disconnected. They're just there. They exist. They just take their paycheck and they're doing the minimum amount of work, and that's it.
All right, so how do you motivate that zombie to get some zing back, or do you just have to get rid of them?
Well, no, there's a couple of things you can do. First of all, you can definitely communicate with them, have a conversation with them to make sure to find out different ways you can engage them in the company's operations. You just don't want to let them go just for sake of, okay, it doesn't seem that they're interested. Have that conversation to find out, is there another project? Is there another department? What are they really interested in doing? And then also, if you have that conversation and it doesn't go anywhere and they're not motivated, they don't want to be there, then definitely you want to get rid of them because you don't want them to infect more of your employees because it spreads.
It's like we're just picturing like open wounds here.
Well, and in the end, how can this affect the company?
Well, first of all, if you have someone that's just doing the bare minimum, and sometimes maybe they're missing deadlines, so they're not even doing the bare minimum, that impacts the company's profits. That impacts their bottom line. They're less productive, and so because they're less productive, that basically affects the company's bottom. It infects the bottom line of the organization.
Very, very nice.
Infect. I was like, wait a minute, it does infect it.
I think we've lost Shontaye.
Well, Shontaye, it is Friday, so we totally get it. It's, this is the thing though. If you're working alongside an office zombie, and I think we've all been in that position where you're like, oh man, that Ted, he just won't get up and move.
Why are you picking on me?
Because I can, and because you're right there.
Yeah.
But as a fellow employee, is there anything that you can do to kind of try to lift them up a little bit?
Well, I mean, as a fellow employee, you can definitely try to have a conversation with them. But a lot of what happens is organizations don't understand that this is their responsibility, that it's the manager's responsibility. And so, yes, as a coworker, as a friend, you can try to have a conversation and get them engaged and maybe encourage them to have a conversation with the manager about what they're feeling, what they're thinking, because an organization definitely wants to make sure they have an open door policy and that their employees feel comfortable communicating their frustrations, their concerns, etc.
I love those words, open door policy.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm being a little sarcastic.
Just a smidge. All right.
Okay, Shontaye.
Thank you.
Workplace culture expert Shontaye Hawkins joining us on how to remotivate those workplace zombies.
Yeah, she's never talking to us again.
No.
Coco News Time.